Yo, what's up YouTube, man? It's your boy Ashton Jackson, and in today's video, man, I'm going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Come from behind win against the Pittsburgh Steelers, 20-17. Like I said it was going to be in my last video, I said it was going to be a close game, a 23-20 type of game, 20-17 type of game, and it was. I'll talk about all that and more after the intro. So before we hop into the video, I would appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content. So, hopping straight into it, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the defense. The defense did its job today. I'm very proud of them for playing how they did, being down multiple starters. Remember, we don't have Deron Bland until next week when we go play against the Detroit Lions. DeMarcus Lawrence had a Lynch Frank injury to his foot on Thursday night against the New York Giants. He's going to be out. He was placed on IR for 4 weeks. We had Micah had a high ankle sprain, suffered on that same Thursday night that D-Law did against the Giants. So both guys are going to be out, and we're not going to get those guys. Mainly, we're not going to get Micah until San Francisco, and that's when we need him against that team. But I'm proud of the defense and what they did today. They stopped the run for the most part, because when we look at the Steelers' stats today, Najee Harris only had 14 carries for 42 yards. He only averaged 3 yards a carry. I talked about it. That is their Zeke Elliott. He's not an explosive type of back. I wasn't worried about Najee Harris too much other than goal-to-goal situations like 2nd and goal at the 1 or 2 yard line, or 4th and 1, 3rd and 1. Those are the only times I was really concerned about Najee Harris, because he is a bigger back. So that's the only thing I was worried about. But the main person I was concerned about was Justin Fields. And, really, Justin Fields was having not that good of a game in the first half. And then it took for Tyrus Sweet to hit him straight in his chin strap for him to get going. And that's exactly what happened, because he got hit in his chin strap. Kyle Allen came in, completed a nice pass to Pat Freiermuth down the left hash, completed it. Justin Fields went in the exact same play. He went down there, scored a touchdown, and he played decently well for the rest of the night. But I'm really proud of what the Dallas Cowboys did tonight for the most part on defense. We faced a bunch of injuries, and I don't think it's going to do us too well. First, I'm talking about Marshawn Kneeland. Marshawn Kneeland, more than likely, from me watching football for a long time, anytime that a player is limping off the field and nobody touched him and they're looking at his knee, he tore something. I pray it's nothing torn, but 9 times out of 10, or 9.9 times out of 10, it's going to be a torn ACL, because they had to cart him off the field. Because if it was nothing that serious, he probably could have walked off, jogged it off. But they brought him over to the medical tent, put him on the but the cart, and he went on about his business. So that's about it for the defense. I'm proud of what they did. They held the Steelers to 17 points. But now that leads me to offensively. Offensively, outside of that last drive, you were able to move the ball all day today. Dak Prescott was 29 of 42, 352 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 turnovers. He had 2 interceptions, 2 that were one interception threw at the end of the first half. Miscommunication by him and CeeDee Lamb. It ended up being an interception. You just blatantly threw it at Deontay Jackson, the corner that they picked up for Carolina. And then you threw another interception on a prayer type of ball, trying to get a big play to Jalen Tolbert. Proud of Jalen Tolbert. He caught the game-winning touchdown. But Dak Prescott had way too much confidence in Jalen Tolbert and threw the ball directly at Joey Porter Jr., who's a really good cornerback. So that's something that he couldn't do that. And this is what I was talking about as well, that you can't ask Dak Prescott to play Superman. Thankfully, he was Superman for you at the last drive. But if we were playing Detroit, this is a blowout. You play San Francisco, this is a blowout. You play Atlanta, this is a blowout, because you turned the ball over way too many times. And I talked about that in my preview video, that you could not turn the ball over, because they have way too great of a defense, and they have a quarterback that can move the ball with his legs, which burns us 9 times out of 10 again. So Dak Prescott definitely has to clean up with the turnovers. I know a lot of people are going to say, he's not worth the money, whatever. But on that last drive, when we needed to get a touchdown, on that 4th down, he got it. Rico Dowdle, this is what I was also saying about how we needed a run game. Because when there's a run game, don't that's why Dak Prescott doesn't have to play like Superman when you can turn around and hand the ball off. And we did exactly that today. We handed the ball 20 times for 90 yards for just Rico Dowdle by himself. He averaged 4.5 yards a carry. But then not only that, he had a receiving touchdown. We saw that in camp. He's able to get open, and he can do something. He's a dual type of threat out of the backfield, and he's a really nice back. And I really like what we have out of him. He just needed to stay healthy, and this was a game where we needed him, and he came through for us. I really liked how, for our run blocking scheme, we didn't go zone, and we went hat on hat, mano y mano, because we have the guys to do it. We have Terrence Hill, Zach Martin, BB, Tyler Smith, TJ Bass. I'm talking about Tyler Guyton and his injury in a little bit. But we was able to run the ball effectively. Like, Rico Dowdle was the star of the night tonight on that run game. Zeke Elliott was 6 of 17. He looks slow like usual, but we were able to get past it. Hunter Lipke was 2 carries for 6 yards, averaged 3 yards a carry. And the Dak Prescott added in on his rushing as well. But I'm really proud of what the offensive line did today. And again, this was noted as the best run defense in the league. And for us to run the ball for 100-plus yards on him is amazing, especially that we did it on the road. And this was a really big win for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm really proud of him. Receiving, Jalen Tolbert was 787, 1 touchdown. He had a lot of crucial plays. He was getting open. He caught the last game-winning touchdown. He was wide open on plays, getting open. He didn't let Jackson get in his way when they was running cover 2, and Dak Prescott threw it down that left sideline, and Jalen Tolbert was wide open. I thought that was like scheme getting him open, but no, he just stuck with it, didn't get phased by Jackson pushing him off his route, and he got wide open. Dak Prescott threw an amazing pass. Again, Dak Prescott was good tonight, but he could have been a lot better, and this is a game that if he plays sloppy like this again, next week you will not win. You'll get embarrassed, and you'll get off the field with a loss. Jake Ferguson, always doing Jake Ferguson-like things. When we need him, dunk the ball off. He was getting open. He did his part by being physical and checking T.J. Watt. So, CeeDee Lamb did his thing today. I wish we could have got him a touchdown, but he possibly could have gone that if Dak and CeeDee were on the same page. But that's why the Jones need to stop being ignorant and giving their players their money that they deserved and that they earned way before training camp. And things like this could have been figured out. Kevontae Turpin was very pivotal in today's game as well. Beveridge Span 4 has some nice catches. I'm very proud overall of what the Dallas Cowboys did today, given the circumstances, right? Talking about Tyler Guyton. I didn't see the play too well, I'm not going to lie. But I know that he was limping off the field. He was able to walk off on his own accord. Prayerfully, it's nothing serious. But if he's not able to go next week, you're probably going to have to stick Tyler Smith at left tackle and keep the offensive line that you had tonight moving forward until you can get Tyler Guyton back. But that's why I made a video in July discussing that we needed to sign David Bakhtiari, who formerly was with the Green Bay Packers, but that's why I was saying you bring him into the building, you have him back up Tyler Guyton. He comes in a game like this, you pick back up where you leave off, really, and you put Tyler Smith back on that inside. I was really proud of Bass in the way that he played today as well. So, again, that's better for the video, man. We're going to get reinforcements back. People are coming back. DeRon Bland should be coming back next week. If he doesn't, let's hope that defensively we're able to do what we did tonight and carry it over to next week. Carl Lawson did his thing today. Linval Joseph had a nice, great play. Talk about some unsung heroes real quick. Tyrus Wheat did his thing. Maris Luafau made a great play by knocking the ball out. That's a hell of a play by him. DeMarvin Overshown dropped an interception. He had a great night tonight, and he could have had an interception, added that to his stats tonight, and he would have been the defensive player of the game possibly. So those are just some unsung heroes I wanted to note. Malik Hooker dropped the interception. That's why I wanted Justin Simmons, 6'2", safety, but it's whatever. Donovan Wilson can't tackle anybody from behind to get a tackle for loss. And that's about it, guys. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.